Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will walk through the syllabus for the Juniper Enterprise Routing and Switching Specialist exam, JNCIS-ENT. The exam covers 9 domains with specific weights: Layer 2 switching and VLANs 20%, OSPF 15%, BGP 15%, spanning tree 10%, Layer 2 security 10%, protocol independent routing 10%, ISIS 10%, and IP multicast 10%. I will summarize what you must learn in each domain, the difficulty, the estimated study time, and the assessment style so you can plan effectively. Layer 2 switching and VLANs is 20% of the exam and focuses on configuring and troubleshooting Ethernet switching, VLANs, and private VLANs on Junos devices. Difficulty is medium with estimated learning time hours 15 and assessment type hands-on plus conceptual. You will learn transparent bridging and address learning, frame forwarding and flooding behavior, MAC address table management, and default switching behavior on Junos. You will also master VLAN tagging with 802.1q, access and trunk port roles, IRB interfaces for interVLAN routing, native and voice VLAN handling, and private VLAN concepts including primary and secondary VLANs and promiscuous, community, and isolated port types along with verification and troubleshooting commands. OSPF is 15% and covers implementing, optimizing, and troubleshooting single area and multi-area OSPF 2 and OSPF 3. Difficulty is hard with estimated learning time hours 18 and assessment type conceptual plus scenario based. Expect to study LSDB synchronization, the SPF algorithm, router ID and neighbor adjacency requirements, OSPF packet types, and DRB-DR election and neighbor state transitions. You will also learn area types such as stub, totally stubby, and NSSA, LSA types and routing logic, route summarization and LSA filtering, and how to configure virtual links for area connectivity. BGP is 15% and emphasizes configuring BGP peering, attribute manipulation, and path selection for enterprise edge connectivity. Difficulty is hard with estimated learning time hours 20 and assessment type scenario based. You will master BGP message types, the distinctions between iBGP and eBGP, peering requirements and multi-hop eBGP, and as number configuration and BGP state troubleshooting. You will also focus on path attributes including as path, next hop, origin, local preference, MED, communities, route tagging, and design choices like iBGP full mesh or route reflectors. Spanning tree accounts for 10% and centers on preventing layer 2 loops using STP, RSTP, MSTP, and VSTP. Difficulty is medium with estimated learning time hours 10 and assessment type conceptual plus scenario based. You will learn STP bridge ID and port roles, rapid STP convergence and edge port behavior, and multiple STP instance management and regional configuration. The syllabus also covers VSTP configuration, BPDU structure and exchange, and how path cost and priority adjustments influence topology. Layer 2 security is 10% and focuses on securing the access layer through port security and mitigation of common L2 attacks. Difficulty is medium with estimated learning time hours 8 and assessment type hands-on plus conceptual. Study BPDU guard, root guard, and loop guard to protect topology, plus DHCP snooping, trusted port configuration, dynamic ARP inspection, and IP source guard to prevent spoofing. You will also use MAC limiting, port security, and storm control to harden switch ports and verify protections on Junos devices. Protocol independent routing is 10% and covers managing static routes, route aggregation, and routing instances. Difficulty is easy with estimated learning time hours 6 and assessment type conceptual plus scenario based. Learn static route configuration and next hop variations, aggregate and generated routes, and how to filter Martian addresses. You will also study routing instance types such as virtual router versus VRF, configure and verify RID groups, and understand route preference and metric concepts for predictable routing. ISIS is 10% and involves configuring and monitoring ISIS in a multi-level routing environment. Difficulty is hard with estimated learning time hours 12 and assessment type conceptual plus scenario based. The syllabus includes NET addressing structures, level 1 and level 2 adjacency requirements, and PDU types like Hello, LSP, CSNP, and PSNP. You will also work with ISIS metrics and wide metrics, route leaking between levels, and monitoring adjacency and the link state database on Junos. IP multicast is 10% and focuses on implementing multicast routing using IGMP and PIM. Difficulty is hard with estimated learning time hours 14 and assessment type conceptual plus scenario based. You will learn multicast addressing and group management, IGMP versions 1 through 3, reverse path forwarding checks, and PIM sparse mode operations. The course also covers rendezvous point roles and selection, and source-specific multicast concepts for enterprise multicast design and troubleshooting. To conclude, this exam combines hands-on configuration and conceptual troubleshooting across Layer 2 and Layer 3 topics with clear weightings so you can prioritize study time. Use the estimated learning hours and difficulty ratings to plan focused lab practice and scenario review for the best preparation.